What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Today's topic is consistency is key. Your consistency is one of your most important parts of your life if you want to become an entrepreneur. There's no getting away from it. Whether that's with God, your niche, saving money, building a better family, content creation, everything. Being consistent helps you to be a better builder, someone who is more reliable, and someone who is not easily broken. So, being consistent is very important. I went on a jog not too long before this, and I felt like overly tired. Very unusually tired, because the first time I did it, I ran for about close to the 40 minutes. And this time I felt like, more tired. My legs, hurt a little more. And it was weird because it was unusual because I ran longer the first time. First time I ran was in January 19th. And I ran for a bit, and I was tired, but I just kept going. I got past being tired and whatever, and I just kept pushing for better. And I think that's why consistency is the most important thing, because if the last time I ran was in January and I just ran again today, we know how far that's been. It's April now. That's 3 months since I ran. The reason why I felt so tired was because I've not gotten used to it. While I move a lot, I do a lot of running, I have not did that type of running in a while. So, it got to me a little bit. But what I should have did was push through instead of letting it take me down. Because, when you feel tired in situations, you keep going, because that's where the part that comes in where I said, and not easily broken. If every time you feel tired, you want to stop, you're not going to make it anywhere. And that goes for me as for everybody else. Find different areas of your life to grow in. Find places which have been demanding a difference. If your health, your relationship with God, the amount of money you're making, the amount of money you're saving, your family dynamic, if those things are an issue, then you need to be focusing on a lot of those things. One by one, though. Work on them one by one, and they'll get better, but you have to make sure that you maintain focus. You can't go and say, okay, well, I'm going to do everything I want. No, one by one by one by one by one. Once you finish everything, you'll feel better. Consistency is key. That's why I felt so tired today when I was jogging, because while the first time I went for a very long time and I didn't go long this time was because of consistency, a consistency issue. I have not been outside running. Obviously, winter came around. It was raining, things of that nature, but that's not an excuse not to continue. You know what I'm saying? The least I could do was at least ran a mile a day. You know what I'm saying? And I was slacking. So I'm gonna start doing that every day. Every day I get a chance, I'll be doing that. Work on your health, your relationship with God, find different ways to bring in income, and find different things you're good at. Find different things you're good at. If that's communication or anything else of that matter, find things that you're good at. Because when you find things that you're good at, it's easier to find ways to make money. Your relationship with God is the most important thing. Keep that first. Stay in your Bible. Your health is one of the second most important things, because you gotta keep a stable health. You know what I'm saying? And your income is definitely important, because you don't want to be in a situation where you can't afford your living. Sometimes being consistent is hard, but it helps you not to quit in difficult situations. It helps you to become more momentum-driven and less motivation-seeking. Do not seek motivation. Motivation is not something you should seek. You know what you should seek? Momentum. How do you build momentum? By building yourself in hard situations. So when situations are hard, continue to keep on going. Even if it gets complicated, just keep going. I'm telling you, it'll help you in the long run. You know, so like I said, it helps you to become reliable, a better builder, not easily broken, and it helps with, you know, your everyday life. You know, make sure you stay focused. It's very important. Stay consistent, because the more consistent you are, the easier things become to you.